Hi everyone, and welcome to my brief no spoilers review of Band of Bastards, the latest DLC for Kingdom Come Deliverance. If after watching this video you'd maybe like to watch my entire playthrough of the whole DLC and the game, then just check out the links below. So this DLC adds a short storyline that takes place roughly midway through the main story. In fact, it can be started anytime after the Baptism of Fire quest has been completed. Sir Radzig Kobyla's lands are being raided by all and sundry, bandits and brigands, and he tasks Henry to sort it out and keep the roads safe. Of course, Henry isn't expected to do this alone. He's going to do it with the aid of Baron Kuno, an old acquaintance of Sir Radzig, and his band of bastards, which may turn out to be a load of villains or a bunch of lovable rogues, depending on how you play it and how you see them. Upon taking the quest, you'll find yourself presented with a few short missions hunting down a mysterious group of raiders who clearly have some other agenda, and these missions largely involve tracking down the raiders, quite a few fights, and they'll give you a few interesting decisions that you have to make regarding the behaviour of the bunch of mercenaries, i.e. the band of bastards that you're riding with. Of course, this leads to an inevitable showdown, with different endings, depending on how you play it out, and how things go, whether in your favour or perhaps against you. Now, for the missions themselves, for the most part, you'll be engaging in group combat with different amounts of bandits. So make sure you brush up on your combat skills. But in between the missions, there's lots of little events that this DLC adds on, and they're quite good fun as well. There's some gambling, there's some dicing, there's a bit of story to try and earth up between the characters and Baron Kuno. There's also a little bit of fun thievery involved as well if you want to go ahead with that, although that is optional and can be played out in different ways. And now, to answer your main question, is Band of Bastards worth it? Well, actually, I thought it was very good, if a little short. It only took me around about 4 hours to completely play through, and that was playing on the stream, where I was getting distracted and talking to viewers at the same time, although I did play this after I'd finished the entirety of the main storyline and the other DLC, so Henry was pretty well tooled up and pretty well versed in combat. It would be a bit tougher and may take you a little bit longer if you actually played through this at the point where you first get to start the quest halfway through the game. I will say I did enjoy it though. I like the characters in the band of mercenaries. They have quite a bit of banter going back and forth, and I found them to be lovable rogues, although you might not agree.
The sturdy poplar, standing tall and erect.
Aye, it reminds me of that day. That day where the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
Very droll.
There was something though that didn't quite add up about the main storyline and the bunch of raiders, but I'll let you discover that for yourself. No spoilers in this review here. And in any case, it really didn't have a big impact on things and it didn't spoil anything for me. Performance-wise, I didn't find any issues with this at all, which was a lot better than some of the previous DLC that Warhorse have released, on release, although thankfully all those have been patched out and fixed since. Didn't have any real bugs, didn't have any problems, it all played pretty smoothly for me. And the price, is it worth it? Well, if you pay the full price, if you look at it for what it is by itself, you might think that's a little bit expensive for the few quests that you get and the 4 hours or so of playtime you'll get from the game. However, when I look at the bigger picture and the hundreds of hours of entertainment I have got from Kingdom Come Deliverance, my top game of 2018, I was happy to pay the price for this, considering I found that it worked well, it was entertaining, it was still quite challenging for me even though I've completed the game, and you know what, I just enjoyed it. So overall in the big picture, yeah, it's good, and it is one of the DLC that I recommend. You, however, may want to wait for it to go on sale if you're not so sure. Well, that wraps it up, but if you're still interested in seeing more, you can see my entire playthrough of just the DLC, or the entire game of Kingdom Come Deliverance, or any of the other DLC, down at the links below over on my Let's Play channel, or you can come and watch me play games like this live on stream. All the links down below. So folks, thanks very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful, and I'll catch you again on the next one.